Hi everyone, my name's Crystal, and the big problem I've been focusing on is equity in the educational system, specifically the resources that serve underfunded communities. I believe that the root cause of this is systemic, meaning that it's built into the structure of how our society and education system operates. When I look at this issue through Bronfenbrenner's bioecological theories, I can really see how deeply connected all the levels of the environment are in shaping a child's learning experience. At the macro system level, which includes cultural values and economic systems and government policies, we see how funding inequalities often start. For example, schools in wealthier, more affluent neighborhoods receive more funding because of property taxes, while schools in lower income communities often struggle to afford updated technology, classroom books, and even classroom materials. These systemic issues indirectly affect what opportunities children have to learn, grow, and ultimately succeed in life. Now, if I apply the behavioralist learning theory, I can start thinking about what can be done, even with these limitations, to support the student's learning. Behavioralism focuses on observable behavior, how learning happens through reinforcement, repetition, and feedback. So, within the microsystem level, which includes the children's immediate environment, like teachers and classroom, I see big opportunity here. Teachers in underfunded schools can still build positive and powerful learning environments through positive reinforcement and consistent feedback loops. For example, even when schools might not have a lot of materials, teachers can still use behavioral reinforcement strategy, like praise, recognition boards, or even peer support systems to increase motivation and engagement. A simple example might be setting up a classroom reward system that celebrates effort and progress instead of just grades. This builds confidence and helps students associate learning with positive outcomes, ultimately creating a more positive learning environment and experience for these individuals. At the same time, schools could create community partnerships like mentorship programs or even volunteer tutoring to provide encouragement, consistent encouragement, and reinforcement for the students who might not get it elsewhere. This builds a bridge between the microsystem, being school, and the mesosystem, being community, which strengthens the child's overall development. By combining Bronfenbrenner's theory and behavioralist principles, we can see that real change doesn't come from just giving schools more stuff. It comes from intentionally shaping environments where students' behaviors, efforts, and learning are recognized and supported, even in the face of inequality. In the long term, addressing the macro system through fairer funding policies is critical. But right now, at the classroom level, teachers can still make a meaningful difference by using behavioral reinforcement strategies to empower students and show them that their learning and their efforts matter. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a beautiful rest of your day.